I still remember the night my world shattered. The moment when betrayal kicked me in the gut like a cold, unforgiving wave. My brother lay in that hospital bed, fighting to breathe, while my so-called best friend Jake laughed it off at the bar. I doubled the fun that night, he bragged to our colleagues, a smug grin plastered across his face, oblivious to the anguish that clawed at my insides. With every chuckle, I felt my heart sink deeper into despair. It wasn't just my brother who was left broken. I was too. The whispers began. How I was a disgrace. How my family was doomed to shame as long as I was associated with such a reckless idiot. I could hardly look my brother in the eyes as he struggled through rehabilitative hell, enduring pain that no one should ever have to face. I felt small, suffocated by a weight of guilt I couldn't shake off. I was spiraling into a pit of self-pity, but something inside me ignited. I made a decision that night, fueled by rage and grief. I would leave this town that had become a cacophony of mockery. I would prove them all wrong. I channeled my pain into a fierce determination. I hit the gym every day, pushing my body to its limits. I studied late into the night, devouring books about personal training and rehabilitation. I transformed my grief into a powerful comeback, one that would not only honor my brother's fight, but would also lay waste to the laughter that echoed in my mind. Years passed. I became a certified trainer, specializing in adaptive fitness. I shared my brother's story, turning his struggle into a rallying cry for resilience. With each session, I saw how strength could be born from suffering, how hope could flourish in the darkest corners. Those who had doubted us began to take notice. The whispers transformed into hushed conversations of respect. I was no longer the broken girl they once mocked. I was a force to be reckoned with. Then the day of reckoning arrived, our hometown's annual charity event to support those with disabilities. I stood at the front, my brother by my side, a resilient spirit in a wheelchair. As I shared our journey, the laughter that once rang in my ears faded into silence. I could see Jake in the crowd, his expression shifting from amusement to disbelief. He had come to gawk, to mock, but instead he stood witness to my strength. I locked eyes with him, feeling the culmination of all those years of pain and determination. You thought you could break us, didn't you? My voice was steady, powerful, echoing through the hall. You laughed while we fought, but look at us now. The audience erupted in applause, and for the first time, I felt a surge of triumph. My brother smiled, his eyes shining with pride. The laughter of my past faded into nothingness, overshadowed by the roar of a community that had once doubted us. In that moment, I realized that true loyalty lies not in blind friendship, but in unwavering resilience. As I walked off that stage, I knew I had reclaimed my narrative. I was no longer a victim of betrayal. I was a warrior, and together with my brother, we had transformed our pain into a legacy of strength.